Hello, I'm Scott Breed, International Director of Education for colorpHlex. I started in the beauty industry over 40 years ago as a hair designer, and I've had the opportunity to work with some great people, starting with Jerry Redding, who I also served as Director of Education. I've worked with the world's largest hair care manufacturers, and I've seen a lot of changes in the beauty industry. I'm very happy to be a part of colorpHlex, which is on the cutting edge of the biggest change in this industry since pH and protein. I have seen, like many of you, tests on the internet comparing colorpHlex with one of our competitors, and the competitor's name is Olaplex. And quite frankly, they make colorpHlex look pretty bad. We have done testing in scientific situations that show what colorpHlex can do, but I wanted to find out for myself how it would actually compare in a normal situation without scientific measures. So on my own, I took a mannequin home, and this was actually done in my kitchen, so this is not a scientific test. We're not making any real claims out of this, but we just wanted to see how it would fare. And as you can see, I took the scalp, separated, marked it off with a magic marker so that we could always determine exactly which section was which. And in this back half, these two quadrants, I processed with powdered bleach and 30 volume developer for 45 minutes. In this front right quadrant was processed with powdered bleach, 30 volume developer, and colorpHlex for 45 minutes. And in the front left quadrant, we used powdered bleach. I used powdered bleach, 40 volume developer, and processed it for an hour. So basically following manufacturer's directions. We claim that, or we tell our colorists that you do not need to increase the volume of developer or the processing time. Olaplex asks that you increase the volume of developer by 10 volume and process for 10 extra minutes. So I used an extra 15 actually. And as you can see, the results are pretty similar. And I had it in ponytails so you could see the divisions, but I'll just remove those real quickly. And you can see that the color is pretty even all the way around, and got pretty similar results. So that was the main thing we were wanting to show. But something kind of interesting happened. After the bleach was actually processed and removed from the hair, shampooed, rinsed out, I started combing the hair, and in the back half, where we used no additives at all, we experienced quite a lot of hair loss in the form of either breakage, and of course it's a mannequin and some of it may have just come out, but there was quite a bit of hair loss after the bleaching process. So I set that aside and I decided I would do the same thing with the other sections. And quite interestingly, or maybe not so interestingly, obviously, Olaplex did a nice job of reducing the amount of breakage. As you can see, there's much less breakage with the Olaplex side, showing that it does improve the results. And from the colorpHlex side, we find even a lesser amount of breakage. And just to make sure you can see the comparison there, I'll hold them up by themselves or together, and you can see there's quite a bit less hair loss on the colorpHlex side. Again, it's not a scientific test, but interesting. To take it a step further, decided that we would, I decided after the hair dried, I would shampoo it again. So I shampooed the Olaplex side and the side that had nothing on it with regular shampoo. On the colorpHlex side, or the other half of the head, I shampooed both the front half and the back half with colorpHlex shampoo and used the colorpHlex conditioner and leave-in spray, and then combed it out again to see how it would turn out. So the results of that was on this side that was not shampooed with the colorpHlex products, or finished with the colorpHlex products, we had a bit more hair loss. Now again, I got this marked with the big O, but this is actually from the whole half of the head. So some of this, or maybe even most of this, came from the back half that did not have the Olaplex product in it. This is what came out of the right side of the head. Now again, The back half did not have any additive in it, yet using the shampoo, conditioner, and spray really helped eliminate a lot of the hair loss and damage there. So again, comparing them side by side, you can see there's quite a bit of difference. So as a result, from this little non-scientific, unscientific experiment, I found that if you use the products according to the manufacturer's directions, you're going to get much better results, number one. But number two, obviously the colorpHlex does not destroy the hair. It actually maintains it and does it very well and gives a beautiful result. So now if you want to try this at home, this is something you can do at home. We will even provide, if you haven't used colorpHlex, we'll even give you the product free to test it against what other competitor that you would like to compare it to. And that way you can kind of find out for yourself exactly how it works. Hope you enjoyed or got something out of this little demonstration, and hope you give us a try real soon if you haven't already. Thanks very much for your time.